have to try to not look at myself and look, I don't know, at the lens. So what I do first is I use this NYX Tea Tree Balance to help my skin out a little, you know? Like if you have a pimple, it helps. It smells kind of weird, to be honest, but I just like to use it. So I'm gonna put this all over first. It smells like, kind of smells like acne medicine or something. Next, I use NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer. And this I just use my hands and I apply it all over my face so that my foundation or BB cream, whatever I'm using for the day, sticks. And you just rub it all over, even down to the neck. And today I want to try to use this NYX Color Correcting Concealer palette that I got. So what I want to try to cover is my dark circles under here and kind of under the lids you can see redness and kind of purple here. This is like red here. I would use green to conceal. And this is like a purplish, so I would use the salmon color. Use these brushes. And these are e.l.f. brushes that you can get for like, I don't know, $1 or $2. So I'm gonna start with this salmon color here, and I'm gonna put this under the eyes. Take a beauty blender, dampen it, because I'm too lazy to go to the sink. I'm just gonna use this MAC Prep and Prime Fix spray thing to dampen it up a little so I can get its full function and use. Look how crazy I look before this is blended out. And then you just take your beauty blender and you blend it out. If this lets me, I don't really want to use a foundation today, so I'm going to use this BB cream by Avon, and this is in medium. Hopefully it covers. You want to make sure when you're color correcting with these different colors, you have something that'll, you know, cover the greenness that might still be showing. And then because BB creams are lighter coverage, you can still see some spots. So I'm gonna go over it again with a concealer. This is Maybelline's new Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circle Treatment Concealer. It is in the shade Light Pale. And this is totally light so that I can brighten up again under these dark circles. And I'm gonna take this darker one. This is the same brand, Maybelline Age Instant Rewind Eraser Treatment Makeup. And this is in Sandy Beige, and I'm gonna use this just to blend it a little bit and to contour a little. So I'm gonna put it on here where the shadow falls on the chin, on the nose, the hollows of the cheekbone, sides of the forehead, so that I don't look too light, and just add some dimension to the color of my face. And then start from the eyebrow here and go down. Oh, don't forget that jawline. And you just blend this all out. This is so weird. I usually just do my makeup with music and silence and myself. And just, as I always do, just blend it down to the neck so that you can get the same color going on. Next, I'm going to contour And I'm gonna use this NYX Cream Highlight and Contour Palette. And this is light. So I'm gonna use another one of these e.l.f. brushes, e.l.f. flat brushes, to apply. And I'm gonna put it the same spots where I put my concealer under my eyes to brighten up again. Then I'm gonna use the opposite side of the same brush to pick up this darker color and start the contour. Alright, so once you blend that all out, you want to set that so this makeup does not melt off. It's basically just a translucent powder. You can use any one you want.
Use this one just because I decided to try new things one day, and this happened to be it. So, you can see this makes kind of a mess. Maybe I just don't know how to use this right. I don't know. But you want to make sure you don't have too much product on so that you don't look like craziness. You don't look like just a big puffball.
So after that, to add even more dimension, so I'm going to use the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. I'm going to use Lo-Fi for the bronzer, like the dark contour color. And then I don't know which one I'll use yet for the blush or highlighter, but let's just get this done first.
The same spot where the shadow falls, hollows in the cheek. Blend it in, blend it in. And also down here, jawline. Sides of the chin. Just gonna set this down, okay. And the parts of the forehead, we put the darker contour color. Just blend it out. That's the key to make early. Just blend it, taking the time to blend. If you do that with your makeup, and you'll look as flaky as you possibly can. Keep blending, keep blending.
Today, I'm going to use Hush, which is this pretty highlight color that has a little bit of a pink tint to it. And I'm just going to put it where I would put my blush and highlighter. And just tap it and then blend it around, just to add more color to my face, you know? I'm going to do the same thing I did with my nose earlier. The contouring sort of thing. I'm going to use my finger again. Apply and blend to your heart's content.
If you're like me and you over-applied a little bit, that's okay. Just take your beauty blender and blend it out. Everything will be okay. Highlighter. And I'm going to take Angel, this vanilla-y highlight color, no pink tint, and I'm just going to draw it down the line of my nose.
Now that the face is done, I like to do my eyebrows. And what I use are two shades of, these are the CoverGirl Brow and Eye Makers pencils. And I think this is Midnight Black and Midnight Brown. I couldn't find one color that worked well, so I just mixed two of them together. Okay, so I like to take the lighter color first, Midnight Brown, and I just line the brow from the bottom and then the top. So I go all over, shaping it, and then after I apply the pencil, I like to blend it with a brush because I don't like how this looks on me with just direct pencil. Do the other eye. See, this color looks a little too light on me, and that's why I like to add the dark color to sort of match me a little better. The darker color, Midnight Brown, no, I think this is Midnight Black. The other one was Midnight Brown. And then I just go over the same spots. But I try not to touch the inner too much because I like that to be a little lighter. Kind of an ombre brow. I take my Anastasia brow brush. Anastasia brown pencil has a little thingy for blending and brushing your brows, and then it has this brush. And then I just blend it all together. I try to blend and make the line more defined, and then I just brush up. And I just take the product, and it blends pretty well, so you can just draw the line that you want, and the product follows. And then just blend it upwards so that you can get the effect you want for your brows. And as you can tell, down here, I got a little too much product there, but that's not a mess you can't fix. Same with the other side. Draw the line you want, or lines you want, and blend up. I like to extend a little because my brows are a little short. Or shorter than I'd like it to be. Okay, so now once you have the shape you kind of want, and you notice you made a little bit of a mess, or it's not as clean as you'd like it to be, you take either a concealer, or I use this MAC brush, or pencil, and then you just line it under your brow area. Under the brow and above it, and it'll help you create the defined line you want. And it'll be all Gucci. Beauty's here. Now, when I run out of time on days like today, I just skip eyeshadow completely and I put on lashes. Or I don't put on lashes, I put on my mascara. Because I think as long as you got the nice looking skin, the brows, lashes, and lips, you are good to go. And then what I'm going to use is the Maybelline, the Falsies Volume Express. And I'm just going to apply that. So a trick I've learned is to just put it on the tippy tips of your eyelashes, on the ends. Apply there first, and then it helps like reduce clumpiness later. And I found it helps me. So after you get the tips, you go on to the inner part that's closer to your lash line. You put your brush there and you give it like a little squiggle so that you separate your lashes and you apply at the same time so that they don't look like a clumpy mess. They don't look like SpongeBob by the end of your lash application. Bottom.